have any parents visiting to Canada, maybe to see the nature and to enjoy with family, or any grandparents visiting, or any siblings or relatives visiting Canada, then emergency medical insurance is the must thing you should consider. Emergency medical insurance, as the name indicates, it covers the emergency medical conditions. Emergency condition may be a small viral fever which causes a high fever or cold or unbearable cough. These are all considered as emergency conditions. And maybe a small fall which causes knee pain, that is also considered as an emergency situation. God forbid, some critical condition which requires hospitalization. These are all considered as emergency situations. Generally, most companies covers all these emergency situations, and companies offer two types of policies. Plan A, which covers only emergency situations and does not cover any pre-existing conditions, and Plan B, which covers emergencies as well as the stable pre-existing conditions. The keyword is stable here. What is stable? Let's say a person A, he is diabetic since 6 years. He is taking medication since 6 years and nothing has changed after 4 years. Maybe no changes in his medications or no tests required, nothing changes. So it is considered as stable pre-existing condition. When you purchase Plan B, the pre-existing conditions are covered in Plan B, stable pre-existing conditions. And now it is important for us to learn what is not covered, what these policies do not cover. Let's say a person A who is diabetic and he is visiting Canada and for 6 months, and he is in Canada, and now for his just knowledge sake, he wants to check how its diabetic count looks like. He goes to the lab and he checks his diabetic count. That is, again, there is no emergency situation and nothing new to diagnose, so it is not covered. Let's say the person continues to stay for more period and now he is running out of the medication. He wants to purchase the same medication which he is taking before. Now again, there is nothing new to diagnose or there is no emergency situation. Now this is not covered as well. This applies to Plan A or Plan B. If there is no emergency, it would not cover. Now let's learn what about the duration of the policy. You can purchase the policy before the arrival of the visitor or on the last day where they are planning to depart. The travel plans anyhow keeps on changing, right? So what if the person decides to leave early? Let's say a person has come for 5 months and if he plans to leave early for 3 months, then if there are no large claims made for those 2 months, we can literally cancel the insurance policy and get the refund for those 2 months. However, the person needs to provide some proofs of leaving the country and like maybe the arrival date stamp in the back home country, and all those are required. So but that is possible. And what if the extension happens? Let's say the person has come here for 5 months and if he decides to stay for one more month, then you need to let us know before the expiry date of the policy so that we can issue a new policy which begins right after the day of expiry. So you should not leave any gaps because the waiting period will apply for that. What is waiting period? Waiting period is like if you have to pay the insurance premium but you will not be covered for certain period of time, maybe that is 1 week period, so that is called waiting. So you don't leave any gap. We let us know before the expiry date, so we will issue a new policy, so they will be covered throughout. So we always advise people to carry 3 documents with them when they are traveling to Canada. These are the letter from the physician which is stating the person is fit to travel, and any pre-existing conditions if they have and they are stable since how long, and one more, the list of medications they are taking. So nobody will ask these letters, but unfortunate scenario, if any claims happen, these documents will definitely help a lot. One more tip, Government of Canada allows the visitors of Canada to carry the medicines for entire duration of their stay plus 90 days. So whenever you are coming to Canada, carry the medicines for entire duration of your stay plus additional 3 months. So you can have the staggered dates, like so that you can keep them and it will not expire soon. Hope that tips helps you.